Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you to Baking with Sharon. And I do have two special guests on this evening. I have my brother, Derrick Amos Watts. And I have my nephew, Snoop Dogg, Richard Adams. So let's give them a round of applause. Thank you all for joining us on this evening.
Thank you.
And before we get started, I do want to remind you as you join, please like and share so your friends and family can see what we are baking on tonight. And I do want to give a quick plug in for the George You Watch Charity Foundation. This Tuesday is Giving Tuesday. So if you donate with the link that is attached to the header, PayPal and Facebook will match that donation. So if you will take an opportunity to do that on this evening and on Tuesday, November 27th, I think it's November 27th, it's Giving Tuesday. Please take a moment to do that, and we will really appreciate it. We do have our first big event that's coming up this week is our Daddy-Daughter Gala at the Martin Luther King Center from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. We're going to go ahead and get started on this evening. Tonight we are baking carrot cake, and we'll be making an orange mandarin salad. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And there is a lot of work involved when you are making a carrot cake. This is one of my favorite desserts that my mom used to make for us when we were at home. And I'm actually using a recipe that she used to make the carrot cake. And this is a very old recipe. She don't remember where she got it from. She thinks she may have gotten it from her mother-in-law, Mother Geneva Watts, who passed away several years ago. And as you can see, this recipe is really worn. It has a lot of wear and tear on it. So it has been around for a very long time. So this is the recipe that we're going to use on tonight. And Mom is here tonight in our live audience. Thank you, Mom, for coming. She's very shy. She's not going to say anything. And we do have two other guests in our live audience on this evening. I think I said morning. On this evening. Thank you, Miss Cassandra, for joining. And thank you, Malaysia. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I do want to show you the process that you have to go through to grate your carrots. Because for this recipe, you will need 3 cups of grated carrots. And this little device is called a potato peeler. So if you're not familiar with it, you may have one in your cabinet somewhere, in your drawer somewhere, and wonder, what is that? This is a potato peeler, and you can also use it for peeling carrots. And it's very easy. So as you're peeling your carrot, it's very easy. As you see, the skin is coming off. So you need to peel your carrots before you grate your carrots. So and I already have some that are peeled. And I'm going to ask Derrick if he's going to grate another cup for us. We have 2 cups already grated. So again, it's easy to use the peeler. And to grate the carrots, you need one of these. They do have some fancier devices out there these days. But we're going to go ahead and use this device to grate the carrots. And you have to be very careful whenever you're grating the carrots, because once you get down, if you get too close to the ridges here, you will cut your finger. So be very careful when you're grating your carrots. And to grate your carrots, you need to make sure you put some pressure on the grate here. And as you see, the carrots, when they call grated carrots, the carrots are very fine. So I'm going to ask Derrick if he will go ahead and grate the rest of that. And we're going to need 1 more cup. And while he's doing that, I'm going to talk about the other ingredients that are going to go into the cake. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to mix vegetable oil with 2 cups of brown sugar. This recipe, Winnie, does not call for butter. It does call for vegetable oil. So we're going to use a cup of vegetable oil, 2 cups of brown sugar, and we're also going to add different spices. We're going to add some nutmeg, some cinnamon, and also some ground cloves. So I'm going to ask Richard if he would come over. And if you grab the vegetable oil right there, if you go ahead and pour that in the bowl. All right, so that's 1 cup of vegetable oil. And if you add the brown sugar, and this is 2 cups of brown sugar. And I want to go ahead and add in the rest of the spices. If you grab the spices right there, Richard. Okay, we're adding, I'll go ahead and open those up and put those in. Again, we're adding some cinnamon and some nutmeg, excuse me, some nutmeg, and also some ground cloves. Those are what are called some of the fall spices. And while they're doing that, okay, Richard, if you'll take the mixer, if you mix that up really well. And while they're doing that, I'm going to log on so I can see you all and see your different comments. So pull it back just a little bit so they can see what you're doing. So we got them cooking tonight. Okay, turn it down just a little bit. Not as high. Roll it down. Slow your roll. Yes, medium speed.
I'm trying to get done. I'm trying to get done. Get it done.
Hi, Erica. Hi, Winnie. Hi, Trina. Hello, Edgar Smith. Hi, Prashanda. Prashanda says hello. Hi, Audrey.
Yo, how you doing, sir?
All right. Okay, just a little bit more. I have the professionals on tonight.
Yeah. That's skills.
Now we your family. We know how to do this.
All right, so you just show that to the audience so they can see what it looks like. Again, we have combined the vegetable oil and the spices and also the brown sugar. Now we're going to add our eggs. We're going to add 4 eggs. And Richard, if you can go ahead and add the eggs. Oh, he's using one hand. Look at there.
As you got skills.
All right, Rich.
I ain't new to this.
All right, you can go ahead and use the mixer and mix that up in. You want to rinse your hand? Are you good? Let me just wipe it in. All right. Be careful with that grater over there.
Yep.
Let me see how much you have. Okay, that's good. All right, so let me hold that. All right, so show them the carrots. He grated another cup of carrots, so we have our 3 cups now to put in the cake. Okay, the mixer is when you don't have the mixer is there you go, you got it. You got it.
I'm trying to get it.
You getting it, baby?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it.
All right, so you can stop there.
All right.
All right, so now we have all the ingredients that need to go in. Just sit it. You can just sit it right there. That's good. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add in our flour. And I have already sifted the flour. Now, with this flour here, I like to use self-rising flour, but Publix was having a sale on the all-purpose flour. So I bought several of the bags of the all-purpose flour. So I spent last night making sure that I had the baking soda and the salt. So I turned the all-purpose flour out into self-rising flour. So when I get ready to bake another cake, I don't have to go through that process. It's already done. All right? So we're going to add in 3 cups of self-rising flour. All right, so I'm going to let Derrick, if you would come over and let Derrick do the mixing. And while he's doing that, Richard, tell us about what you do for a living.
Wow, so you gotta experience the celebrity detailing. It's lawn care also. $25 for cars, $35 for trucks. 372-8153. We just gonna use grandmama number, okay?
Your mama's gonna kill you.
Nah, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because right now someone stole my phone, so I'm gonna try to get another number. But that's where I stay at right now. So.
All right.
But I detail cars though, celebrity detailing.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add the flour in. You can go ahead and mix that, Derrick, on medium. That's good. Yes, he was, Erica. He was serious about grading those carrots. Hi, Sarah. See, he's focused on whipping this cake together now. So while we're waiting for this to be done, I want you all to sort of tell me, these are the holidays, you know, I guess after Thanksgiving is official, the holidays have started. So if you tell me, what was your favorite holiday experience? Or maybe something that happened very funny years ago during the holidays. What's your favorite holiday experience? Hi, Cassandra.
Hi.
All right, so we're going to add in some more flour. Go ahead. Oh, Cassandra Gainey. Cassandra Gainey. That's good. Stir it around. All right, so we're almost there. Finished with the flour. And we have already preheated the oven. It's going good, it's good, okay. Turn it just a little bit. We're going to add in the remaining of the flour. Okay. Get around the edges. Try it some more. Try it some more. Okay, Erica says, my favorite was Thanksgiving this year with my family. My mom especially, who is battling early dementia. Thank you, Erica, for taking time out to spend that with your family and with your mom, especially. These are going to mean a lot to her. So thank you for sharing that this year was your favorite. All right, so you can stop there. And this year was one of my favorites as well. We were actually in a different environment. We went to my niece's house. It's a different environment, so I appreciate that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the rest of it. Let me just put it aside. I'm sorry, we had a little technical problem with our blender here. You can put it over there. Just lay it there. I think I might need a new one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fold in 3 cups of carrots. And this is the cup that Derrick graded so graciously, who was very serious. So we're going to go ahead and fold this in. Let me get a wooden spoon. This is really thick here. All right, Derrick, if you're pouring the rest of the carrots. Okay, we'll go ahead and mix them all at one time.
Oh.
I did tell him to pour the rest of them, but I meant for him to do maybe like a cup at a time, but it's all good.
Let me start over.
We'll work. Hi, Carla. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Calandra. All right. All right, so we're going to pour in about half a cup of walnuts. You grab that there. And, Rich, if you're doing like a half a cup.
All right.
This is a cup, so maybe about half of it. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Good job, Neff.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I know that was a lot of hard work.
It was. I'm over here sweating.
All right, so I'm gonna taste this. Y'all want to taste it? See what it tastes like?
Sure.
One for you, one for you.
You got insurance?
You always want to taste your batter, you know, to make sure that it tastes okay. No insurance.
Oh, okay, I'll still try.
It tastes like what Mama used to make.
Ooh, yummy, yummy.
Wow.
So that back in there. No double dipping. No double dipping ever.
Wow, that was good.
You know when you're a kid and you like to lick the bowl? I used to love that when Mom was making the cake. We would all run to the kitchen, just stand around and just wait for the bowl.
Man, that was good.
All right, so we're going to grease our pan. We're going to hold that till later. We're going to use that for our icing.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and grease our pans. So this is going to be a 3-layer cake. And we have our wonderful smelling pan, the baking pan. You hand that paper towel to him. So you want to make sure you cover the entire pan. So if you grab a paper towel or something, make sure you spread it all around. So it'll be easy for the cakes to come out when you finish baking. All right. You got the crevices in there? Okay. You can throw that away.
I'm Deborah's son.
You Deborah's son? All right.
Thank you, Neff.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put the batter into the pans. All right. So you see how nice and thick the batter is? And it just looks so good. So Derrick, if you would shake that around, make sure the entire pan is covered.
Well, show me.
All right, Rich.
All right.
Sorry.
Be good.
So I'm going to use the little spatula here for the rest of it. Look how nice and yummy that is. All right. You want to lick the bowl?
Yep.
But I don't want my side of the thing looking like that. So I'm like, really, I want mine looking good.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and place these in the oven for about 30 minutes or so, and then we'll check on them. Then I'll be right back after we put them in the oven. I think they're fighting over the bowl. May I have the
There you go. I'm sorry. That's actually pretty good.
You're good. And if you don't want to cook it, you can eat raw.
That I did something wrong. Look in the mirror. Look at
Okay.
wrong.
All right, we're gonna clean up our little space a little bit here.
Uh-huh. I'm cleaning up my space now.
I got this.
All right, so the next thing we're going to do, just gonna sit that there, is make the icing that's gonna go on the cake, and then we're going to make the mandarin orange salad. If you can put it right. All right, so we're gonna eject these things here. Put that over there.
Just kind
Okay.
let's see if we can start over with that.
All right, so we're gonna clean up the area. All right, so the first thing we're going to do now, when you make the icing for the carrot cake, you use cream cheese, but Derrick is lactose intolerant. Derrick is lactose intolerant, so what we're going to do half and half. We're going to do half of the cake with buttercream icing and the other half with cream cheese icing. So we're going to make two types of icings. So I'm going to ask Richard, since Richard would probably eat cream cheese icing, if he'll make that. And Derrick, the buttercream. All right, excuse me, let me get in here just 1 second here. Okay. Get you guys some spoons. All right.
Thank you.
So we have a cup of butter, again, which is 2 sticks of margarine, and we have about 2 cups of a cup of cream cheese, and I'm also using sour cream in that mixture. So we're gonna put in about 2 cups each of powdered sugar. So if you can mix that really well, and you gotta be careful because it'll like a powder, it's gonna poof.
I got you.
I think I'm gonna handle this pretty good.
Go ahead and mix that one. All right, so let me see if I have any more favorite holidays on here. No more box carrot cake for hubby's birthday. All right, Ozella, he's going to appreciate that. She's going to do it from scratch. Hi, Karen. Right, nothing like licking the bowl. Karen said, must be bowl kicking good. Bowl licking good.
Yep, it was wonderful.
All right, Richard, let me give you a little bit more sugar here.
I told y'all, I'm Derrick child. I know how to do this.
They're working hard, y'all.
Get in there if I see you rocking.
All right, so we're gonna sit those aside. We're gonna put them in the refrigerator. I think you might need some more sugar, but we'll take care of that. All right, so if you put this in the refrigerator. All right, so we're getting ready to make the orange mandarin salad, and this is one of my favorite salads that I love to have during the holidays. And the first time I had the orange mandarin salad was at my Aunt Pearl's house. I don't know if she's on tonight, but I fell in love with this salad, and I love to make orange mandarin salad. This is something really quick that you can do if somebody invites you to a party and you ask, well, can I bring anything? And they say yes. They don't say no. They say yes. You can just run to the store and pick up these ingredients to make a orange mandarin salad. Will you grab that for Rich? Okay, and this is not from scratch, but things that are not from scratch are tasty as well. So for this salad, you would need about 2 cans of the Dole Mandarin oranges. So Derrick, if you open one can, Richie, if you open it for another. And we will drain the juice off of the Mandarin oranges. So always make sure you drain the juice because you don't want your salad to be too liquidy. And we also have Cool Whip. Just grab a tub of Cool Whip, and this is the 16-ounce size of Cool Whip. And 1 pack of Jello, gelatin, not prepared in Jello. We're going to use it dry. And I'm also going to put some cottage cheese in, and this is just the Publix brand of the cottage cheese. Hi Angela, hi Elmer. So the first thing we're going to do is to add the Cool Whip. Richard. Angela. Angela Robinson. Albert is her husband.
You said
Angela, we're talking about your name. It's Angela Carol Robinson Albert.
that's so weird, man.
Hey, that was funny.
So we're going to add the Cool Whip. You toss that. I'm going to add, this is the size 16 ounces of the cottage cheese. I'm going to add about half of it. Richard, if you can grab, oh no, I have a spoon. Yeah. So I'm just going to add about half of it. All right. Yeah, in the fridge. It's just close. Okay, before I put in the gelatin, I'm going to sort of give this a stir to make sure it's blended well. And the people at work or your family would love this dessert. All right, so now we're going to add 1 pack of the gelatin. We're going to add the dry Jello. Just pour it in like that. Mix it really well.
But if people like toast and tell they do have non-dairy jello. I mean whipped cream.
You can tell them.
Oh, and for the people like myself who are lactose intolerant, they do sell non-dairy whipped cream. Oh, Cool Whip. Because we're making this delicious dessert and I can't eat any of it.
Sorry. It's more for me.
And me.
All right, and at this point, we're going to add 1 can of the Mandarin oranges. Okay, I'm going to we usually put walnuts in. Tonight I'm going to use pecans, or pecans, whichever way you prefer. So if you pour those in, Derrick. Potato, tomato. That's fine. Hi, Demetria. Hi, John. All right, so me and Richard are going to give this a taste. Sorry, Derrick. Let's see.
Wait a minute.
Wonderful.
Can I dip with my back?
You get another spoon. Get another spoon.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was good.
All right, so we're going to, not yet. We're going to put this in another bowl. Let me find another bowl here. so we're gonna put this in here. This is like so good. Thank you, Aunt Pearl, for introducing me to this dessert. All right, so we are about there. If you can put that on the back counter there. So we sort of want to make it a little cute, a little presentable. And because I won't need this spoon again. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to use the other oranges. Let me use this. I'm just going to put a few in my hand, so I'm just going to place the remaining of the oranges around the bowl. Just sort of outline it. All right, Richard, are you ready for some coffee?
Sure.
You want to make us some coffee?
Sure, it is a little nifty outside.
Tonight we're just going to drink some regular coffee on this evening, just some regular Folgers coffee with some vanilla creamer. So you want to show the people that work you have a little skill or family.
So the water's already warm?
Yes, uh-huh. And the thing up there.
No. Coffee.
All right, and there we have it. You see how long it took to make that? Very simple. We have our mandarin orange salad. So I'm going to take a quick picture of this so I can post it online a little bit later. So always take pictures and taste your desserts. So I'm gonna move that over.
Can you hold it now?
Yeah, you can hold it. Yeah. Come over this way. Ah. Okay. Actually, stand that way. I want to get some of the Christmas in the background. All right, thank you. All right, so we're going to put that in the refrigerator. Yep. Just put that in the fridge.
Why show?
All right, so what we're going to do this evening, I know, excuse me, we have about 18 minutes left on the cake. So we're going to sign off, and I will come back on once the cake is done so we can give it a taste, and I will also post some pictures. Again, don't forget to like and share, and don't forget to go out to the Baking with Sharon page. I'm trying to build up my audience there. That way it'll be easy for you to find the recipes and the demonstrations. And also don't forget Giving Tuesday. Whatever you donate to the Georgia Watch Charity Foundation, the link is in the header. If you give, whatever you give, $5, $10, $25, PayPal and Facebook will match what you give.
Wow.
So thank you all. Thank you, Derrick and Richard. A wonderful job on this evening. And we'll be back shortly to give it a taste. Thanks again, and see you soon.
Go Gators.
Go, that's right. Go Gators!
Go Gators.